Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm just having some ice cream. Lieutenant Dan, ice cream, ice cream. Mm, just got to have some ice cream today. I just felt like I needed ice cream. I can't wait. Why do I have to wait? I can have some now. Why not? Have some now. Look at the Dow, up 544 points. We're pushing the high of the day here kind of nicely. Rocket Lab is down 74 cents. Anybody know why Rocket Lab is down? I see no official announcement. Did they miss some kind of a did they miss a launch of a satellite or something? Did something go wrong on the launch pad? Anybody got anything on that? I'm curious what's going on. 6.7 million traded. Um, it's been between about 770, 72 and 780 now for about 3 hours. It's kind of been sitting here. It was at 880 this morning, 870. Boom, went down in an hour, and it's been down here ever since. I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing. I'm just wondering what's going on. Well, I just had a delicious frozen hot chocolate. So good, Uncle Bruce. Oh my Jennifer, I got this ice cream. Mm-mm. It isn't Costco. No, it's a chocolate ice cream with those little Rolo things. They're covered in chocolate, and then they have caramel inside. Those are inside this stuff. It's quite tasty. Of course, it's all low cal. It's diet. The more you eat, the thinner you get. So I'm eating it as much as I can. I do the best I can. 574 is the gain on the Dow, down 74 cents on Rocket Lab. SoFi up 16 cents to 809. GameStop 81.66 up 356. High of the day was 87.50. That was just short of noon today. AMC at 1406 up 49. This Highcroft mining company up 26 cents to 165, and it's traded 306 million shares. There are 60 million in existence that are out there, and I don't know if management owns 20 million of them. Only 40 million trade, and we've had 300 million trade. I don't know. It's one of the all-time records that I've ever seen for turnover, and yet it's come down from the opening. It was 271 at the opening. Unbelievable. Still up 24 cents, but wow, what a thing. 306 million traded, just wild, wild. Matterport up 6 cents. ME up 11. Spire up 8.5. ATIP up 4.5 cents. SmartRent up 13, and Cyxtera up 15. You kind of get the impression that our stocks aren't part of the rally here. The Dow is up 566. S&P up 77. NASDAQ up 296 points. And we're up pennies on some of our favorites. We're just not getting a lot of reaction here. That's what it is. Now, elsewhere, for example, Robinhood is up 27 cents. Vanik is up $8 and up 26 cents. Home Depot up $10.41 here. IBM up $1.70. Microsoft up 838 on Microsoft. We're up 380 on Apple to 154.42. This is getting close to option writing territory, which is great. 155 for Apple, 156, 157, 158, 159, 160, all into next week or the week after. Look for some premiums. Goldman Sachs is up 420. I'm disappointed it's only at 329. I was kind of hoping it would hit 335 to 340. This is a great gain. There's great momentum for the stock and the markets. Cisco's up 95 cents to 55.25. So writing $56 contracts for Friday might be an idea. Facebook at 189.54, up 291. It's not taking a big shot higher either. Look at Amazon though, up $93. Tesla's up $34 to $800. Google is up 44 to 2,578. Bed Bath Beyond is up 89 cents to $20.10. BlackBerry is up 6 cents to $6. Royal Caribbean holding a gain, but it's come down. It got as high as 71.71. It's now 69.68. Still up a little bit. Target's up 6.40. JP Morgan up $2. Costco up $13.89 to $5.39. Walmart $145.90, up $185. Nvidia up $14.91 a share today. American Airlines holding a $1 gain. It was higher. It's at $15.34. It did get higher than that. Netflix up $7.50. Moderna down $2.75. It's been down all day. That's something. Intel up 14 cents. Micron up $3.44. Wow, what a run. The market, let's say 569-point gain on the Dow. And at Rocket Lab is 779, down 74 cents. SoFi, it had its peak of the day, $8.29 today. That was the best price it had, $8.29. Around 10 o'clock, it's now $8.10. So it's up 17 cents on the day. 42 million traded, over 42 million traded. Okay, that's good. We've got an hour to go here, 54 minutes. Might hit 50 million volume today. I'd sure like to see another 10, 20 cents, though. I don't want to see a 17-cent gain after such a shellacking, in the last week or two. I mean, heck, a week ago, we were at 9.76. A month ago, we were around $13. I mean, I'd kind of like to see a $1 recovery. Now, don't mind me, but I'm in a hurry. 8.10 on SoFi. GameStop, $82, $3.89 gain. Tentative people out there. This ice cream's good. I promise I'm done. I promise. I'm done now. I'm good. Okay. I got a little sugar boost here. AMC, 14.16, up 64 cents. AMC was as high as 14.59 this morning, right off the get-go, right off the bat. And it's now 14.20, up 64 on 32.5 million volume. It's a little better volume for AMC. That Highcroft 164 to 165 range after bottoming out at 150. Matterport, we've traded 4.5 million shares, but we're only up 7 cents to 671. There's not a lot of movement today. We only have a 43-cent move on Matterport today, all day, 43 cents from 646, which was this morning at 9:45, to 689, which is around 10:45, and then we've been in between ever since. That's Matterport for us. And then ME up 11 here at 339, the low 324, the high 342. So, 18 cents of movement is all we got. We crapped out at 324 at 12:30 on a sudden jolt down. And then we popped right back up there, and we hit 341 within an hour of that low on the way back. We're kind of hanging around 340 now. We're hanging around that number. 3.49 million, almost 3.5 million on ME. It was nice to see a recovery in the middle of the day dip. That was good. It looks stronger now than it did this morning, actually. Spire up 8.5 to 177.5 cents. 973,000. We got down to 169 just after the opening, and then we touched 182. Looks like a couple of times we've done it. We're at 177.5 now. And then over at ATIP, the low was, looks like we hit it twice, 159. That's the all-time low. We did it this morning before 10 o'clock. We did it this afternoon at 1:30. Now we're at 163. The high today, 167. That was this morning. 513,000 on ATIP. Physiotherapy centers are filling up. ATIP has got probably a waiting list a mile long of patients who want in. ATIP is hiring anyone they can, as hard as they can, as fast as they can, and the stock's at its all-time low. A business that is going to make nothing but money, they're at their all-time low. There you go. I cannot sometimes correlate stock to corporate performance. It's just weird. What can I say? Doug says Fast Time at Ridgemont High and Jaws are my most watched movies that I've ever watched. Hello from, I'm not sure where that is, but hello there from, Hello Family, says Sean and Wendy. Okay, Hello Family. Shawshank Redemption is probably my most watched. I love that movie, and I love the last 20 minutes of that movie. That's the part I love. I watched that so many times. I wrote an Apple call today. I wrote a 155 for next week. I got 350 for it. Nice going, Swinson. Nice going, Swinson. I like this move. I do like this move. It's 154.69, and I'm not worried about it in the least. AMC is ticking up. Whale sale, China shutting down has been causing margins on folks. Neo, of course, Die Hard is the most watched movie. It's not fair. It's the only holiday movie on the list. I mean, come on. It's the only true Christmas movie on the list. We have 108 votes on my poll question. What movie have I watched the most in my lifetime? Ghostbusters, Die Hard, Hunt for Red October, or Forrest Gump? The loser is Hunt for Red October. I guess with the Russian theme, it didn't help. The number one movie is Die Hard at 37%. Forrest Gump is number two at 36%. Ghostbusters at 22%, and then Hunt for Red October is 6%. That is the list at this point. That's where we're at. Andrew agrees with Nicholas on this whole thing. Coyote. My most watched film: Star Wars, Assassination of Jesse James by coward Robert Ford. The Vitch, and then 2001: A Space Odyssey. Spaceballs is the movie I have watched the most in my life, says Bobby. I've watched the Terminator many a time. I've watched the number 2 Terminator a lot. Star Wars, of course, over the years. What else have I liked? Forrest Gump, Apollo 13. Watched that a few times. That's because of Jen. Jen loves Apollo 13 and Hunt for Red October. Those are 2 movies she watches drop dead every single time she watches those. I have enjoyed the Harrison Ford movie, Jack Ryan, the second one, Patriot Games. I've enjoyed that one over the year. Let's see, what else? Occasionally like watching Love Actually, and I also like watching Hugh Grant and Julia Roberts with the red door. You know which one I'm talking about, don't you? Yeah, I can't get it. Back to the Future 1 and 2 and 3. I've watched Back to the Future a gazillion times. When it originally came out in 1980-81, Arthur with Dudley Moore. I've watched that movie a billion times. I haven't seen it in a long time now, but I watched it originally quite often. Back to the Future, definitely. I've watched that a number of times. I remember watching it in the theater a number of times. What's the name of that movie with Julia Roberts and Hugh Grant and the what? Notting Hill. Jen can hear me through the wall. She can hear me through the door. Notting Hill. There you go. I've enjoyed that movie often. How fast is your car? I love that movie. Gremlins. Oh, I remember seeing that a few times. Yeah, that's enjoyable. Yeah, indeed. Notting Hill. Thank you, everybody. That is the one. I've watched that quite a few times. And there's a really good sequence in Notting Hill where they have that song. I can't remember the name of the song either, but it's where he's walking. Hugh Grant is walking along the market, and he walks through 4 different seasons. He walks through winter, spring, summer, fall, and then comes up. it's a really good sequence, a well-made film sequence to kind of give you the passage of time has gone by now, and it's really well done. If you haven't seen it, check it out. We're up 575 points on the Dow here, near the high of the day. Rocket Lab is slightly and only slightly recovering. It's still down at 788, down 65 cents. I have no idea why it went down today. Anything Tarantino I've watched 10 times, says Dave, the Mac guy. I enjoyed the Hollywood Story, the movie, the one they call the Hollywood Story. The one of the last ones. I've enjoyed that one a few times. I'm more into comedies: Airplane, Naked Gun, Ruthless People. I love Ruthless People. Airplane, of course, hilarious. The Naked Gun movies, all of them. And Friday is my most watched movie ever, says Jimmy. Gremlins 3 was talked. Bobby, compared to next Friday. Oh, okay. Trying to remember what other movies have been on my to-do list over the years. Well, one of my favorite movies of all time that I watched many times, called My Favorite Year, and a story about television in the 50s, comedy story. Just great one-liners. Just love that movie. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah, there we go. I did enjoy that. Django Unchained, Hateful Eight, Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill, and two. Kill Bill 1 and 2. Tarantino is so weird, but such a great filmmaker. I've only seen one of these movies. It was Die Hard on this poll, by the way. Sharon agreed. Bobby, Four Rooms, A Lame Duck, Outlaw, Jesse Wells. What was I going to say? Some of these movies coming back to me in time. I like the early days when watching Tarantino. Oh man, Once Upon a Time in the West. There's some fabulous movies. We're up 600 points now, 615 on the Dow. We're still down 64 in Rocket Lab. We're up 24 on SoFi to 817 now. So it's coming back on a bit. GameStop 82.46, only up 4.35, but it is up. AMC is 14.32, up 76 cents and climbing. Highcraft Mining 165, up 26. We got Matterport up 6 cents. We have ME up 12.5. Spire up 9.5. ATIP only up 4. SmartRent up a dime. Cyxtera up 15 cents. The Fisher King with Robin Williams. Nick, I'm thumbs up number 65, buddy. Thank you, Nick, for being here. Appreciate it. Don't forget The Jerk, all-time comedy. That was always a good one. Bruce, did you see Blazing Saddles in the theater? Oh, my God. Yes. The first time I ever saw Blazing Saddles was in the theater. Hilarious. I've seen it a million times since, too. I've forgotten so many times. Young Frankenstein, another movie by Mel Brooks. Love that show. Spaceballs, of course, many a time. Oh my gosh. Boy, over the decades, you forget all the movies you've seen so many times. We have Stockholm Syndrome attachment to Blades of Glory. We watched it several times on the transatlantic plane ride in 07, and we still watch it consistently. I will have to go with Hellraiser 2, Nightmare on Elm Street, credits after saying The Last Samurai, The A-Team, Tombstone, Predator, or The Hangover. The Hangover, number 1 and number 2, I've seen a few times. The Great Outdoors with John Candy. Nick, Uncle Bruce, SoFi is going up. Seriously, it's going up. SoFi, it's going up. Come on, SoFi, we're at 8.18, up a quarter. Go, SoFi, go. Monty Python, Holy Grail, of course. Wedding Singer is my most watched movie, says LL. Sharon, The Producers, the original 1968 version with Zero Mostel and Jill Wilder is great. It is great, absolutely. Anything Star Wars, Lame Duck, Jaws, yeah. But IMHO, High Anxiety is Mel's best top to bottom movie, says Sharon. Island Girl, The Great Outdoors, Kareem, what's the what? It's like a pump and dump or an actual buy hole. I don't know what this HYMC or whatever. What is the HYMC? The HYMC is the mining company that AMC bought into today with another investor. and popped up quite a bit this morning. At one point, it added $70 million to AMC's actual value. Caught quite a bit of attention there. Coyote, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, great movie. Yeah, absolutely. Caddyshack, oh gosh. Sharon, La La Land and Chicago are my favorite recent musicals. Beach Boy, Modern Times, Charlie Chaplin, um, Terminator 1, 2, and 3, Star Wars, Back to the Future, 007 movies, and Monty Python's Beach Boy. I'm with you on almost everything here. I do enjoy. I really enjoyed the movie all about Charlie Chaplin that was played by the guy that plays Iron Man. Yeah, I can't remember his name right now, but that was a really well made movie, The Life of Charlie Chaplin. I really did like that. Young Frankenstein, yes. Dave the Mac Guy, most watched was Hackers with a young Angelina Jolie when I was in high school for personal reasons. Hector, All the President's Men. I have seen that one a number of times and I highly recommend it. Sharon, don't forget the mockumentaries like Best in Show and A Mighty Wind and Spinal Tap. I've watched Spinal Tap a few times. Charlie, Uncle Bruce, would you be nervous about writing GameStop covered calls for this week at any strike price? I would not. I would not because I can do rollovers. So I would not be nervous. Writing 85s for this Friday, I would take it. Absolutely. I would not be afraid at all. Even 85s for next Friday. I would, if I get a big fat premium, I'm taking it. Yeah. Coyote, John C. Riley in Chicago loved it. BZ, what's the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? Island Girl, The Secret Window. Robert Downey Jr. played Chapman. Charles Chaplin, not Chapman, Chaplin, Charlie Chaplin, and I really enjoyed that movie. Yeah, that was, I thought, really well done. Robert Downey Jr. Go ahead, Dave the Mac. I watched Hacker a few years ago in a college comp sci course when we were taking the day off. It was wild 90s nostalgia. What's with the Lord of the Rings? I love it. Same as Star Wars, the first six especially. I've never watched it. Robert Apocalypse Now. Alex, Robert Downey Jr. played Charlie Chaplin. Good movie, yes. Drops. It's a Wonderful Life and The Sound of Music. Christmas classic. I remember Airport when it first came out with Dean Martin. That was pretty cool. With Kennedy, the actor Kennedy. I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, I need to go. I'm a beta reader of an early draft of Dead Winter by Kevin G. Chapman. Catch you later. Right on, Sharon. You have a great one. Thanks for popping in here. Nick, can I write covered calls on SoFi? If yes, which one? SoFi, I mean, look, you want to write covered calls on SoFi, knock yourself out. 817 is the stock. What are you going to write an option on? A $10 contract? Knock yourself out. But I don't know if you're going to get very much in premiums. Obviously, if you want to write 12 and a halves for a year, you'll get something for them. But, the stock's up 24 today. We're back to 816 from the 770s. It's nice to see this again. Maybe there'll be a little more to this. 8626 gain on the Dow now. R.I.P. William Hurt, great actor, gone this week. I loved Michael. I loved the movie Michael with William Hurt and John Travolta. Really enjoyed it. I also enjoyed Phenomena, the movie Phenomena. I really enjoyed that one with John Travolta. I've enjoyed watching that from time to time. And I loved watching The Firm with Tom Cruise and the cast of characters. I really liked that movie a lot. Again, Airport. What about Airplane? Of course, Airplane. George Kennedy. There you go. Who was also in the Naked Gun films. That's right. He was a great actor. Alex, this what Power Hour is like? It's been so long, I forgot how it looked like. When the stocks are doing what they're doing, and we got to kill time. We're just watching events, waiting for something to happen. I'm happy we're up 627 points. I'm delirious. I am not surprised. We are oversold. We're getting a snapback rally all over the place. So it's nice to see this happening. We've got the Dow up 623. We've got Rocket Lab at 790, down 63 cents. We have SoFi at 817, up 24. GameStop 82.95, up 484. We got AMC at 1426, up 70. We got Hycroft Mining at 164. Just kind of keep an eye on that. It's only up a quarter though. Matterport up 6 cents to 670. ME 339, up 11. Spire 179, up a dime. ATIP 164, up 4 cents. Smart Rent 614, up 13. Six Dare 11.43 up 13 cents. Robinhood up 35 cents to $11. Look at that. Manic Vectors up 9.89. Home Depot up 11.34. IBM up 193. Microsoft up 9.52. Apple up 4.47 to 155.09. Writing 155s, 156s, 157. Goldman Sachs up 488 to 329. I'd really like to see that up $10 more. Cisco up $1.12 to 55.42. Facebook 190.77 up 414. Amazon up $111. Tesla up 35 to 802. Google $56 up 56 to 25.91. Bed Bath Beyond up $1.05 to 20.26. Royal Caribbean up 242. 70.54 just took a shot the last 10 to 20 minutes. Norwegian's up $1. Carnival's up 81 cents. Target's up $7. JP Morgan up 2. Costco up 15.32. We got some real snapback rallies here. Nvidia up 16.51. That's a snapback comeback. Yep, we got some up moves here. Definitely happening. And so with the market at now, the Dow up 630 points. With 32 minutes to go, a very powerful day, and yet the Dow is not leading the market. It is NASDAQ up 352. NASDAQ's up 2.8%. It is 50% better than the Dow on a percentage basis. So the Dow should be up 1,000 now to match NASDAQ. That's how powerful a move NASDAQ has going on right now. Very powerful move. Yeah, Rocket Lab 790 on 7.19 million. That's an 18-cent recovery only from its low of the day. And I got no idea why it's off. I have nothing. Anybody have anything on Rocket Lab? I got nothing on Rocket Lab. Anyway, what else is going on? I just found secondhand lines on my illegal Fire Stick. Laugh out loud. Thanks for the recommendation. Coyote, Ronald Reagan, the actor, he's president? Peter, you're the one from the future. You should already know. You know what? Never mind. Who's the vice president? Jerry Lewis? Who's the Secretary of State? Jane Wyman? I swear. Lord of the Rings is great if you like a good fantasy story. Good for everyone in the family. Beach Boy, the good, the bad, and the ugly. All Eastwood movies, actually. Coyote, Philadelphia was great. I love Denzel in it. Bobby Atkinson. DKNG is approaching a $1 gain today. We got Swinson Terry, The Big Lebowski is one of my favorite movies. The Dude, Whale Sail, and Larry Titus High All. Hey, Larry, we got 33 minutes to go. What movies have you guys watched the most? We are looking at the poll question now. We've had 178 votes with 84 thumbs ups. We've got what movies? I've watched these movies the most. This movie the most. I've watched either Ghostbusters, Die Hard, Hunt for Red October, or Forrest Gump. The number one movie watched in this poll of the four options I've given you: Forrest Gump, 36%, Die Hard, 32%, Ghostbusters, 22%, and Hunt for Red October, 9%. Those are the most popular of the four at this point. We have 89 thumbs ups. If you're able to throw one our way, please help us out and give us some traction. Thank you. I got high hopes for Amazon Lord of the Ring TV show coming out in the fall. 99 Nations. Hey, Larry, how you doing? Mallow, A Fistful of Dollars. There you go. I remember the movie It's a Mad World. I remember that movie. And I remember the movie with Jack Lemmon and Tony Curtis, The Great Race. Do you remember that movie? My mom and dad took my sister and I to that movie in 1964, 63, The Great Race. And I remember being taken to the movies for It's a Mad World. We were taking the movies for that. We were taken to the movies for Mary Poppins as a child. I remember going to the original release. My father told me we were in. He and I went to the music store that he used to have. We would drive to the music store about an hour and a half from home on weekends, every second weekend or so, and it was a slow day, nothing going on. And he said to me, "I have an idea for you." He says, "I'm going to give you." I think he gave me $2. He says, "Go down to the movie theater down the street. The Sound of Music is playing. I want you to go watch it. I think you'll like it." Okay, Dad, I'll do it. and I had a popcorn, a little pop, and I watched Sound of Music in the movie theater in 1965. And I also remember my dad read the book. He had the paperback of Airport, and they made it into a movie. So I read the movie, read the book Airport, and I went and saw the movie, and I enjoyed it. I really liked it. It was really cool. The gods must be crazy. Bobby Atkin is saying, Mallow, A Fish Called Wanda. Oh, that is such a good movie. Yeah, that is such a good movie. Don't call me stupid. Chinatown, alarm going off, no longer being paid. I'm out. 99 Nations, what a coincidence. Mary Poppins on VHS was my babysitter back when. Robert, A Life of Brian, of course. Lame Duck, feels so sorry for people who've never been to a drive-in. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Never been to a drive-in. Oh yeah, anything Monty Python, of course. For me, it's I don't know what's going on here. Dave, the Matt guy. The Big Lebowski is one of the best movies and most quotable ever. There you go. Yeah, a lot of the one-liners in My Favorite Year is what I love bringing up from time to time. Jen and I are always banging one-liners off each other from that movie. 640-point gain on the Dow, by the way. 649 now on the Dow as we're working along here. Just grinding it out. Let's see here. I have to make some moves. There we go. 645-point gain on the Dow Jones. And let's see what's going to happen. The Rocket Lab is 789, down 64 cents. SoFi still holding to 820, up 28 cents now. The high of the day on SoFi today, 829. So we're 9 cents away from the high of the day. But I'm disappointed that it's only 28 cents. I'm just disappointed. I want to see so much more. 46 million traded on SoFi, but that's just me. GameStop 8306, right 85s for Friday or next Friday. Or even, get some premium. 8306 up 496. AMC 1442 up 86 cents. And this is approaching 17 cents from the high on that one. Coming on 34.9 million on AMC. This Hycroft Mining is 158.5. It's only up 19 cents now. Matterport up 11, 675. High of the day 689 on 4.7 million now. And ME 18.5-cent gain. We finally got a move here on ME 346.5 up 18.5 cents. We're at the high of the day on 3.8 million. A little just improvement. The low of 324, we're now 346. So we're 22 cents higher than the low of the day. ME, come on, ME, keep it going. Spire, 177.5, up 8.5 cents. We're still 5 cents off the high of the day. We're over 600 on the down. ATIP up 4 cents, 164. Just not going. It's not going. Smart Rent 618, up 16 cents. High today 626, and Cyxtera 1148. The high of the day up 18 cents, but only 18 cents today. 107,000 volume on Cyxtera. Come on, you guys, let's go. 642 point gain right now on the Dow as we are watching these markets trying to move along here. Come on, baby. 83.20 on GameStop, up 508. 83.23 up 512, a little better on GameStop, but it was as high as 87.56 today. So that's it there. For me, it's Terminator 2 Friday, The Matrix, and the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Smoke Dog, right on. Those are good movies. Beach Boy, Godfather, 1, 2, 3. Oh, God, I've seen The Godfather so many times. Once Upon a Time in America. Goodfellas. Casino. There's a few movies I've watched. Yes, indeed. Of course, The Terminator. All those, man, oh man. Inspector Clouseau, is that you, Minky? The last 3 or so Pink Panther movies, the last 2 or 3 of those, unbelievably funny. Yeah, so good. Very much so. Okay. Dana, Bobby Epson, and Malo, The Gods Must Be Crazy, and A Fish Called Wanda were both so good. Indeed, they were. Original Matrix, 99 Nations. I'm between some narrow ceilings on these calls that I've made and some time decay eating at them for the week. It's certainly riveting out there. Well, it is what it is. Let's see. Beach Boy Trading Places. Oh yeah, The Big Short, Wolf of Wall Street, Margin Call Wall Street. Yeah, yeah. The Margin Call, The Big Short, Trading Places, Wolf of Wall Street's kind of wild and wacky, but yeah. Oh, absolutely. My goodness. Trying to remember any other movies over the years. My gosh. Thumbs for Bruce. Michael, Apple needs to chill out till next Monday. Dana, have a couple lesser known one, Vanilla Sky and Gattaca. Yeah. Coming to America, Eddie Murphy at his best. Midnight Cowboy. Can't mention De Niro without Raging Bull. There you go. Rudy, I watched the kids over and over again. Steve, Prefontaine movie, watched 800 times it seemed. Oh boy, movies. Oh gosh, where would we be without our movies? My goodness. The Dow is up 619 points. Rocket Lab at 790. SoFi 824, up 30 cents. We're 5 cents away from the high of the day on SoFi. Trying to get back up there. 46.5 million shares. SoFi 823, 824 a share today. Up just a bit. 30-cent gain. GameStop up 521 to 83.32. AMC 1454 up 98 cents. We are 5 cents away from AMC hitting the high of the day finally. Highcroft Mining 156 and a half up only 17 and a half cents. It's petering out in price. 313 million shares traded. Wow, it was a one-day wonder, wasn't it? Matterport up 16 cents to 680. Come on, Matterport. Keep it coming up here. You still got 9 cents to give me to get the high today. Let's go, Matterport. ME 345 and a half, topped out at 347 on 3.9 million. Come on, ME. Spire 178 up 9. ATIP only up 4 to 164. Smart Rent up 14 cents. And Sixter up 17. Not a lot to get excited about there. Oh, baby. What can I say? 154.92 on Apple, up 431. Goldman up 514 to 330 finally. Got a 330 price. Oh, gosh. 23 minutes to go. You owe us another $10, Goldman. Come on, baby. Let's roll. Amazon up 116 bucks. 57 for Google, 34 for Tesla at 801. Snapback rally is underway. 608-point gain on the Dow. 88 on S&P. That's 2.1%. NASDAQ up 358, up 2.8%. The Dow's only up 1.8, so the Dow is underperforming here. There you go, Rudy. Yeah, Rudy. Oh, that was a movie. Probably the lack of Rocket Lab not announcing anything about their neutron rocket yet. I don't know how the stock could have a plummet though, like that. That was an absolute crash of almost 10% for no reason. It doesn't make any sense to me. Clay, I just watched Margin Call last night. It was really good. It really nailed the tension of watching all your assets going up in smoke. Yeah, no kidding. Cool Hand Luke, Mean Streets. Once Upon a Time in Mexico, Johnny Depp at the finest, The Tropic Thunder, Robert Downey Jr., Tom Cruise at his best, Matrix 1 and 2. I loved, of course, Harrison Ford in the Indiana Jones the first one and the third one, number 1 and number 3. Those are my two favorites. George Kennedy won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. Somewhere in Time, says Dana. It's a trap, says 99. Michael, I was hoping SoFi would be up at least $1 today. Beach Boy, lately the laundromat. I was hoping SoFi would make a move today too. I really was expecting a big bounce. Hasn't happened yet. We got to get through some resistance, I guess, and then maybe we'll get a breakout eventually. 603 is the gain. 791 on Rocket Lab, still down 62 cents. SoFi 822, up 30 cents. GameStop 83.39, up 528. AMC now 1460. We're 3 cents from the high. We just hit the high. We've just hit the high of 1463 on AMC today. So we're finally back to that. Matterport 682, up 18. ME up 17.5 to 345.5. Spire up 8.5. ATIP up 4. Smart Rent up 15 to 616. Sixter up 16 to 1146. Yeah, we're not getting huge runs. We're green, but we're not like really green. That's not happening here today. 615-point gain with now 20 minutes to go in the Dow, in the markets. S&P up 90 points and NASDAQ up 366. A 2.91% move here. And we can keep this going. This market can do this more, can do more of this days more. I don't know if that'll happen. We're at $96 a barrel now on oil, down $6.98. I don't mind losing $5-6 a day on oil. Every day down it goes. That'd be fine by me. Get gas back to the normal range because it is artificially overpriced. The Iger sanction, Clint Eastwood and George Kennedy. I love the Austin Power movies. I always find that if it's on TV, I kind of watch it. And like 40 minutes later, I'm still watching it. It's Nick, maybe if I write cover calls on SoFi, it'll go straight up then. What do you think? Oh, my God. Harrison Ford was awesome in The Fugitive, but Tommy Lee Jones was superb. I love that movie. I didn't kill my wife. I don't care. I love that movie, that one-liner too. I did like that. Dr. Richard Gimbal. Dr. Richard Gimbal. He was yelling in the laundromat. Yep. I know you didn't kill your wife. I know you didn't do it. I believe you, Richard. Yeah, great movie. Harrison didn't win the Oscar, but Tommy Lee Jones did. He won the Oscar for supporting actor in that movie. Amazing. And I loved Regarding Henry. I really loved that movie, Regarding Henry, with Harrison Ford. That was a bit of a sleeper. And I love that movie, Is It Presumed Innocent, with Harrison Ford. He played the role of he was in the prosecutor's office, and he was accused of committing murder against a coworker. I really enjoyed that movie. That was a really good movie. Let's see. Fond memories watching On Golden Pond and Grumpy Old Man with my grandfather, Grumpy Old Man. What About Bob? What a classically funny movie that is. Yes. Bill Murray, and of course Groundhog Day, Bill Murray. And The Spy Who Knew Too Little. Yep. Princess Bride. Yeah. Inconceivable. A great movie. Animal House. Who hasn't watched that too many times? We got ourselves a fugitive. We got ourselves a gopher. That's right. Waken and Zoolander. Oh my gosh, some of the zany ones. Wow. 18 minutes to go. We're up 6:05 on the Dow. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Awakening, Robin Williams. What's Cooking, Wendy? Blues Brothers. We're on a mission from God. That's a great movie. Yeah. I'll have 2 fried chickens, and a Coke. I have 2 pieces of white toast. You want butter on that? No, man. Just dry. We got 2 clowns out here dressed in suits. One guy says he wants 2 fried chickens and a Coke. Yeah, that's Elwood. And the other guy says he wants 2 pieces of dry toast. Elwood. Spies Like Us. There's a classic. Spies Like Us. Goofiness all around. Hey, there's been time change on your side of the pond since the market started earlier today. It's still wintertime in Denmark. Batteries not included. See if you can guess what I am now. I'm a zip. Get it? Animal House and Blues Brothers. Yep, Dana, artificial intelligence. Cam, Inspector Clouseau, and Kato's fights were hilarious. You can watch a collage of the fight scenes between Kato and Clouseau on YouTube. And in slow motion when he's jumping through the air and crashing through the floor and the ceiling and the next ceiling. Oh, so funny. Oh, gosh. Sad, says Dana. 99 Nations. Cocoon. That was a good movie. Mr. Man. Old Pink Panther movies. Love those. Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? Germans? Forget it. He's on a roll. Don't... Kato, now easy. This is not the time, Kato. I remember I told you to never believe me when I told you not to attack, but this time I am serious, Kato. I mean it. Do not attack. Repeat, I tell you. Oh my goodness. We're up 619 points on the Dow. Still down 63 on Rocket Lab at 790. SoFi 822. It's not going. It's not going. 82, 88. It's kind of like that. We're starting the engine. Can't get it to kick. Can't get SoFi to kick over. JC, Debbie does Dallas and Bruce does SoFi. Ever seen the movie Happiness? I can't remember. I don't know if I have. I was 6. Babysitter took me with them on a date to a drive-in. Couldn't get into Animal House, so we watched Piranha instead. I still don't swim in cloudy water. Oh no! Are we going to mention The Usual Suspects? Oh, that's a great movie. Usual Suspects. Kaisa Sose. Yeah, I'm your Huckleberry Tombstone. Kaisa Sose. Oh, what a great movie that was. The Usual Suspects, right? Good movies all over there, all kinds out there. Oh my goodness. What can I say? Are we getting any good news on any of these stocks? Are any of these stocks really doing something? I mean, really? I mean, come on. 23andMe is at 348, up 19, 20 cents on ME, 4 million. Come on, man. Let's go. Yep, we need more. We deserve more. We're entitled to more. More. Up 17 on Smart Rent, up 14 on Sextera. The Dow up 610 points with 14 minutes left in the day to finish this off. Oh my gosh, sakes alive. Tom Hanks movie, Splash. Love the movie Splash. That was great. Big, the movie Big with Tom Hanks. Love that movie. Of course, A League of Their Own with the guy from Saturday Night Live. Yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah, you remember his name? That character. He was in A League of Their Own. Oh yes, You Can't Handle the Truth. A Few Good Men. Oh, that's a great movie. Speaking of Val Kilmer, one movie I can watch over and over again is Top Secret, one of my favorite comedies. What's Cooking, Wendy? Alfred Hitchcock, The Birds Ruined like a birds I may have had any like of birds. Dana loved Phenomena, and The Firm. Yeah, the Phenomena movie with John Travolta and then The Firm, Tom Cruise. Yeah. Don't microwave cats. Can I get a visual nod when you get back to stocks? Turner and Hooch. Oh my gosh. Prediction for tomorrow, given the Fed meeting, is there a dip or a rip? I don't know. John Lovitz, yeah, he was in A League of Their Own. He was great. Hitchcock and Cary Grant is a great combo. Yes. The Burbs. I love that Cary Grant movie from the 30s, My Girl Friday. Oh, wow, the repertoire between him and is it Rosalind Russell, I believe, was the actress. Is that right? Great movie. You're talking about John Lovitz. Yeah, I'm talking about John Lovitz in A League of Their Own. Jay, oh yes, he did a great role in that one. I like that. Oh, and the movie with okay, Bruce, think now. Okay, think. Okay, we've got Sidney Poitier. We've got Who's Coming to Dinner. Love that, but I'm not thinking of that movie. Just Sidney Poitier, Robert Redford, Dan Aykroyd. It'll come to me. It's there. It's a computer movie. It's like a late '90s movie about computers. Really well done. This movie is still relevant today. It is not outdated. But I'm trying to remember the darn movie with Robert Redford, Dan Aykroyd, Sidney Poitier, the voice of Star Wars. What's his name? James Earl Jones was in that movie. Spies. No, it wasn't Spies Like Us. I loved Uncle Buck. Spies Like Us. Try to remember that name of that movie. When you have information. You have to have the information. Have you mentioned War Games yet? Haven't, but I remember that movie. That's an 80s movie. The 2001 remake of Rat Race was very good. Not so many great stars. It was funny, that movie, Rat Race. I'm trying to remember, what was the name of that movie? Oh gosh, I can't remember the name of that movie. They had to try. They were trying to steal a circuit board from this computer company, and then Sneakers. Oh, Cindy, you are wonderful. Thank you. Sneakers. You ever get a chance to watch that movie? You're gonna love that movie. There are some really good one-liners in there. It is funny. Heat. That was a movie with Arnold, wasn't it? Breakfast Club, good movie. Sneakers, great movie. Sneakers. Thank you, Cindy. Yes, Sneakers. I enjoyed that movie. Spy Game. Have you ever watched the movie with Robert Redford and Brad Pitt in Spy Game? That was pretty good. I loved Moneyball with Brad Pitt. I really enjoyed that movie. Very well done. 630-point gain on the Dow with 10 minutes to go. We're running here. We have 130 thumbs ups. Thank everybody for helping out with thumbs ups today. If you can hit one, hit it for me. 237 votes are in on my poll question. I have watched this movie the most times in my life. The number one movie of the four I gave you: Forrest Gump, 39%, Die Hard, 32%, Ghostbusters, 21%, and Hunt for October, 8%. Forrest Gump and Die Hard are the top two movies out of the four that I listed here on my poll question. Thank you for 134 thumbs ups. Keep them coming in. It's just RKLB's turn. It's Rocket Lab's turn. It's down 60 cents, 793. It looks actually a little better as it's kind of inching back, but man, I'm disappointed that it did that. 822 up 29 cents on SoFi. The Dow up 658. GameStop 82.92. 82.92. Sneakers was awesome. Sidney Poitier, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Oh my God, I can't believe you haven't said it either. I know that's a great movie. He'll keep calling me. He'll keep calling me. Heat was De Niro and Pacino. I stand corrected. Mellow, Heat, and Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Val Kilmer. Credits average. Heat was legit. I do what I do, and you do what you do, which is catch guys like me. My next pair, Wolf of Wall Street, to my favorite movie, Dave the Mac Guy. They're doing a sequel to Heat. We're at 82.92 on GameStop. AMC 14.46 up 92. 14.48 up 92. We got Matterport at 680 up 16 cents. That is 9 cents off the high of the day. We still can't get the high of the day on Matterport. ME 348 and a half, 1 penny below the high of the day of 349. 4.2 million on ME. Spire 177 and a half up 8.5. ATIP up 3.5 cents. Smart Rent up 22 to 623. That's just about the high of the day of 626. And Sexter up 17 to 1147. The Dow up 648. Hello, people. 648 points. It's a big day, a good day. But we need more. We need more. 95.75 on oil, down 726. If you had put Die Hard with a Vengeance, I would have picked that one. I've seen that one a million times. The Italian Job, both of them. Let's see. Mallow, Dave the Mac Guy. How all the characters died? I mean, how? Oh man. Oh boy, Godfather 1 and 2. Those are two fabulous movies. Both Oscar winners. Absolutely incredible. I did enjoy those movies. That was something. 82.93 on GameStop, up 479, 659 gain on the Dow. The Dow this is just 9 points from the high of the day here. We're right at the high with 7 minutes to go. We are closing strongly on the Dow. S&P is up 3.06%. The Dow's up 2. The Dow is still 320 points behind NASDAQ. It is not performing as well as, but it is what it is. It's doing what it's doing. Bruce Almighty, SPACs and bagels. Mallow, sequel and prequel. Those two were my favorite. Godfather kind of stunk. Godfather 3, not my favorite. Michael, Deer Hunter, Platoon, Full Metal Jacket, Apocalypse Now for war movies. There you go. Leon the Professional. I enjoyed the Tom Hanks movie, The Search for Private Ryan, is it called? Enjoyed that. Trying to remember what else I liked. I enjoyed the huge cast they had, a fantastic cast that participated in that movie. Really cool. Stripes. Who doesn't like Stripes? I mean, that's hilarious. Yeah, Stripes. Oh man, oh man. 794 down 59 cents on Rocket Lab. 820 on SoFi. Trying to bring it in here. We're up 641 on the Dow. Band of Brothers. I enjoyed the Band of Brothers. I also enjoyed the Pacific. That was a good series. North by Northwest, Hitchcock and Cary Grant, fantastic. And The Apartment, I believe, was called with Jimmy Stewart, looking out that back window there. MASH, the original movie, MASH. Oh, hilarious. These movies are older than me. The Great Escape, the movie, The Great Escape, great movie. Mannequin. Chase, I'm number 143, Bruce. Thank you, buddy. Dana, yep. Chase Rosita. The James Show, Stripes feels like two movies taped together. First part, great. Second part, yeah, it's okay. Sergeant Hulka. You remember Sergeant Hulka? Lighten up, Francis. Back window. Dana, Austin, they were before my time as well, but I love old movies. A rear view mirror, rear view window. Got to run later. All Michael, you take care. What was the name of that movie that was on the? They shot that movie at the monument. The with all the presidents' heads chiseled out of the rock in North Dakota. Remember that movie? Was that North by Northwest? Was that the same? I think it was with Cary Grant, wasn't it? Mike Melby, Dave the Mac guy. For something recent, Come From Away was amazing. I was crying tears of joy and pain the entire film. Old movies. How about Cool Hand Luke, Scarface, Bruce? Have you watched Space Force on Netflix? Yes, I have. I have. Faulty Towers, Cannonball. Oh my God, the Cannonball Run. The Great Race was pretty good. Mad Mad. It's a mad world. Goofy and hilarious. Um, oh my gosh, yeah, the old movies, the old days. Oh my gosh. 604 point gain it was. It's now 595, and we're at 819 on SoFi, up 26 cents as we're coming into the last 3 minutes of our day. Top Gun, for me. Rear View Window with Grace Kelly and James Stewart have seen many times. Bullet with Steve McQueen, the chase scene, pretty cool. And what was the one I was going to talk about? I was going to mention. Oh gosh, now I've lost it again. These are movies from way back when. Where Eagles Dare, Clint Eastwood, Richard Burton. Where Eagles Dare. Oh, some of these classic movies. I found that in my youth. If my mom and dad enjoyed the movie, I enjoyed the movie. I found that to be interesting. If they liked it, I liked it. My Fair Lady and oh gosh, back from the 60s, Police Academy, all those, Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield. Yeah, that's right. Weekend at Bernie's, Silver Streak, A Bridge Too Far, Bridge on the River Kwai. Uh, oh my gosh, yeah. I remember watching Bridge on the River Kwai in a movie theater in Winnipeg, Manitoba in 1970, I think it was. That was a long time ago. Oh my gosh. Beach Boy, Convoy, Chris Christopherson, Ernest Borgnine, and Ali McGraw. Don't Look Up on Netflix was pretty good. Any Teen Wolf Love, about those. And right now I'm enjoying The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Love that series of Mrs. Maisel. I've watched all the shows up. I have to finish this series now coming up. Still got a few more to watch. First VHS tape I owned and I wore it out. The first DVD I bought was Castaway with Tom Hanks. Great movie, Castaway. I really enjoyed that. Amazing. We are coming into the last minute of the day here. We've got a good run of 602 points. Love Mrs. Maisel, says she is. Charlie, Raising Arizona. Come on, Uncle Bruce, support your fellow countrymen. Raising Arizona. Yeah, pretty good stuff. I like The Family Man with the same lead actor. And Earth Girls Are Easy, right on. Where are we at now? We're up 570. A little pullback at the very, very end here in the last minute. But it's been a big run today for the markets. Um, quite the run. Quite the run. You won't. You want bells? You can't handle the bells, says Larry. What's cooking? My dad loved watching Bridge of the River Kwai and the Sands of Iwo Jima. Now I never got it until now. Catch Me If You Can. Do you concur? I liked it, parts of it. The bells have been rung. Thank you, Larry, so much. You're a cruiser. What about the Poseidon Adventure, the original? The original. It was great. First movie I saw on HD, Amadeus. Loved Amadeus. The music, I loved it. Nicolas Cage, thank you. Loved Nicolas Cage in Family Man. Really enjoyed that movie. Absolutely interesting out there. And Moonstruck, there you go. 600-point final number on the Dow. Looks like we got the 600-point print. Rocket Lab down 61 cents to 792. SoFi 820 to up 27. GameStop 82.63 up 452. AMC 14.49 up 93 cents. Hycroft ended up at 152 up 13 cents when it was all said and done. Hycroft traded 321 million. What a day. Matterport 681 up 17 cents. ME 345 up 17. Spire up 8 to 177. ATIP up 4.5 to 164.5. Smart Rent 629 up 28 cents for Smart Rent. That is the high of the day on a little surge at the end there. We were at sort of 616, and we got to 622, and we had to 629, up 28 cents on a little power run, 698,000 Smart Rent. Sixtera up only 12 cents to 1142. Robinhood ended up at 1104, up 39. Vanik Vectors up $10 to 248.69. Home Depot $10.35 gain to 328.71. IBM up 163 to 125.57. Microsoft up 10.71 to 287.15. Writing options might be possible tomorrow if we get a little more movement here. It's coming up. The 290s, 295s, maybe 300s if it can go a little more. Apple 155.09 up 447. Poor man covered call writing 155 to 158s, 160s next week. Goldman Sachs only up 415 to 329. Cisco up $1.30 to 55.60, putting 56s and 57s and 58s in play for option writing. Facebook 192.03 up 540. Amazon up $110. Tesla up 35, close to 801. Google up $58. Bed Bath Beyond up $1.17. BlackBerry up 14 cents. Royal Caribbean up 261 to 70.73. Target ended up with a 670 gain. JP Morgan up 235 and Costco up 16.30. Walmart up $1.80. Nvidia up $16 as well. A good day. American Airlines up 132. Netflix up 12.70. So we had some gains here. Moderna down 195. Couldn't cut a break today. 148 on the stock. And there you are. That is kind of the big boys on the day here. A big move up on the Dow. 600 points. We got S&P up 89 and Nasdaq up 367. Oil at 95.65, down $7.40 on oil today. And there we have it. 14-year highs have been eviscerated on oil barrels pricing. So unbelievable. The first VHS I bought were Blues Brothers, The Good, Bad, and the Ugly, and Animal House, right on Beach White. I watch Groundhog Day every time it comes on, says Jason. There you go. The Patriot. What's cooking? Here's an oldie. Jason and the Argonauts, or Clash of the Titans with Mark Hamilton. Oh, man. Lethal Weapon movies. I can't remember the name of the movie, but it had that actress, Jenna Jameson. No plot, but lots of action. Just kidding. Sorry. I will go back into the corner. What's cooking, Wendy? I meant Mark Hamill right on. Oh, movies from way back when. You remember? From way back when the movies, the 60s and so on, the 70s and the 80s. I mean, Gone with the Wind, I've seen that millions, a number of times. The Wizard of Oz, I watched that as a kid, and then I watched it as an adult, holding my little daughter in my lap. That was bizarre. That was a whole other world when you are an adult now holding your child watching that movie. Oh my God. DQ, I'm thumbs up number 155. Barbarella, Titanic, right? Jaws, of course. Hey, Uncle Bruce, have you ever watched Solo 120 Days of whatever? No, I'm not. I don't know. Just the movies from yesteryear. All those blockbusters over the years, and just remembering one after the other after the other. They all come back to you eventually. Uh, anyway, there you have it. Clash of the Titans wasn't Mark Hamill. It was Harry Hamlin. There you go. E.T. I remember when E.T. came out. That was a phenomenal movie. That was really something. That was still during the movie theater days. If you wanted to see that movie, you had to go to the movie theater to watch it again and again. Yeah, Judy Garland went through absolute hell on the set of Oz, and hell in her personal life too. Caused all kinds of issues, obviously, over the years. I don't remember like Cleopatra when it first came out. I was too young for that. Um, and of course, I do remember watching on television once a year. You would watch the Ten Commandments with Charlton Heston, where he would part the waters. That would be on network television. And when I was a kid, I watched it in black and white, and it wasn't until years later until I saw it in color. Yeah, E.T. My kids were babies at the drive-in. Um, the Room by Tommy Wiseau is a must-see. Scary movies. And Harry, wasn't Harryhausen movies were the greatest. Silence of the Lambs. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I don't watch that movie. And Spartacus. Spartacus. Yeah. I watched The Gladiator, I think, once. I was not into the Gladiator movie in a big way. It wasn't a big deal for me. Goonies. Um, and was it the other movie? They're here. Do you remember that movie? And The Exorcist. Do you remember that movie? Yep. Yeah, she was pretty well killed by the production company she was under contract. History of the World. Mel Brooks when Moses parts the water because he's getting robbed. John Anderson 300. Somebody else. They stuffed her full of pills and caffeine to control her weight. That's right. That's crazy stuff. Poltergeist. Yes, Poltergeist and The Exorcist. Yeah, remember that scary movie? Oh my gosh, those were both yikes. Lots of movies over the years, right? Just lots and lots and lots of movies. Folks, thank you for joining me today. This show wasn't full of a lot of news today, but we survived it. We got 158 thumbs ups from all of you. Thank you for 158 thumbs ups. I hope you enjoyed the show and the topic today. The final results of my poll, 272 people responded to my poll, and I gave you 4 titles of movies. Which ones have you watched the most? It looks like the winner is Die Hard. No, the winner is Forrest Gump with 272 total votes. Forrest Gump got 36% of most watched. Die Hard came in second at 33%. Ghostbusters at 21%. And Hunt for Red October came in at 10% on the poll question. Thank you, everybody, for hitting those poll question answers. I appreciate that. And 163 thumbs ups on this show. I appreciate that. I'm glad to see about a 600-point gain today. Happy about that. I'll be on tomorrow 3 times. Actually, 4 times I'll be on for a quick trade update for Gold Bagel members. Then I'll be on for my 2 shows, 8:30 and 3 o'clock. And then I'm on tomorrow night. Prime time with Uncle Bruce at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Ask me anything you want about your account, your trades, and what's going on. Absolutely. Let's see. What was that movie Denzel Washington stars in, the insurance company not covering his kid heart transplant? And Marlo, the freshman, Matthew Broderick, and Marlon Brando spoofing The Godfather. Scary movies, and no one said Showgirls, The Shining, John Doe, DQ says terrifying. What's your favorite Daniel Day-Lewis movie? Last of the Mohicans is mine. It's Komodo Dragon. I was able to pay more attention today. Fun times, Uncle Bruce. Thank you. Splair, have a good night, y'all. Thank you, guys. I remember, what was it? The Something of New York. What was that Daniel Day movie? Steven Spielberg did that movie. Was it Daniel Lewis movie? The Something of New York. Remember that one? Yay for a Green Day. Uncle Rose, I'm not letting you sign off without you saying I'll be back. Austrian accent, please. I'll be back. John Q. Rain Man with Tom Cruise and Dustin Hoffman, and Tootsie. Oh, those are two great movies. Tootsie, hilarious. Gangs of New York. Thank you, Jason. Yes, Gangs of New York. Manuel, same thing. That's right. The Gangs of New York. Bill the Butcher. That's right. Mallow, John Lewis. John Laws in the Name of the Father is one of my favorites. Gangs of New York. Yeah, I remember that. I enjoyed Casino with Don Rickles and Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci, and I enjoyed, of course, the Wise Guys, the Goodfellas. I enjoyed that. Wise Guys wasn't that with uh, oh my gosh, Michael Douglas, um, Kirk Douglas. Kirk Douglas and was it Charlton Heston? Were those the two guys in that movie? Wise Guys? Gangs of New York. Okay, I can go to sleep now. Ho, ho, ho. The transporter's legit. I'm out my own. I cut out my own eye. I gave it to him. Casino. Yeah, such a great actor. There Will Be Blood. He's excellent as well. Do you remember Enemy Mine? Nope, I don't remember that movie. Enemy Mine. Uh, so many movies over the years. Anyway, the Game. Oh, that was a good movie with Michael Douglas. The Game. Yeah, a good movie. Wise Guys with Danny DeVito. Oh, okay. Then I'm thinking of another one. But it was Kirk Douglas and I think it was. I suppose you're looking for this. Yeah, I think so. Charlton Heston. They were in one movie together. Blood Diamond. I don't know about that one. Um, Throw Mama from the Train with DeVito. Good one there. Oh my gosh. And of course, When Harry Met Sally. Love that movie, When Harry Met Sally. I'll have what she's having. Yeah, I love that. Oh, God, new movies. And what was a movie with Robin Williams and with Billy Crystal? They were both fathers, and they thought that each one was the father of a young boy. You remember that one? Was it Fatherhood? Castaway was a very good one. That was a great movie. And then the other movie with Robin Williams and the actor from Broadway with the nightclub in Miami, Crossdressers in Miami. Remember that movie? That was a takeoff on a French movie. Rob Reiner's mom with the clutch line. That's right. I'll have what she's having. Birdcage. Birdcage. That's right. Yes. Birdcage. Oh, funny, funny, funny. Oh, so funny. Yeah, and then the one with the co-actor from Birdcage with Robin Williams. I forget his name right now. He did that movie with the mouse. Remember the one with the mouse? They were in a haunted house and they were trying to catch the mouse and they wanted to sell the house for top dollar. They were renovating it and they were fighting the mouse the whole time. You remember that movie? Uh, Big was one of my favorite childhood movies with Mr. Tom Hanks. Yes. Nathan Lane. Nathan Lane was in that movie, of course, producers, but he was in that movie with the little mouse and the other actor. Oh, God, that was so funny. The special effects were incredible. Stuart Little, Mousetrap. That was a fantastic, well-made movie. So fun for kids and adults. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Madonna. Nathan Lane, Mouse Hunt. Fantastic movie. Absolutely great. Yeah, I remember that. I enjoyed that. And then there was the little girl who went to school. Danny DeVito and his real wife in real life were her mother and father. And she went to the school and she fell in love with the teacher and she had magical powers. And they had that mean woman principal that mean, huge principal lady who terrorized the kids, and that little girl put her in her place. Oh, I can't remember the name of that movie. That was so much fun. Nathan Lane Mousetrap, La Cage aux Folles. Yeah, yeah. I just never realized that John Wayne walked like that. Rhea Perlman, right? That's right. I thought already about Meatballs. Rhea Perlman, Danny DeVito, Matilda. Matilda. Thank you, Larry. That was a great movie. Matilda. So much fun. That was, my daughter loved that movie when she was younger so much. She was just a little one. She loved watching Matilda, that little girl. Yep, yep. Oh, those are the days. Righteous Kill. Here we go. And can't type today, says Nathan Mac guy. Oh yeah, fun movies from our years gone by. We're getting old, kids. We're getting old, and that's all there is to it. Okay, folks, I got to pack her in here. I got to get some rest. Thank you all so much for being with me today. Let's hope we have another day like today, huh? We'll just keep them going back to back, back to back. That'd be kind of nice. Let's see what's going on. Contagion. Oh no. Movie trivia with Uncle Bruce, new to YouTube channel. This chat, I'm making me miss trivia. There, that's true. This chat making me miss trivia. Okay, everybody, have a great afternoon and a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow morning before the 8:30 show with training updates. We'll check out what we have to do tomorrow. We'll see what happens overnight. Thank you, guys. You take care. And yep, we'll survive yet another day. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another fun day of trading. Okay, guys, we'll see you later. Bye for now.